Hello garden friends and welcome to my channel, DK's Garden Oasis. I am Debbie, I'm a master gardener and butterfly raising hobbyist. We're in the dog days of summer right now. My vegetables are starting to produce and my flowers are starting to bloom. The busy season of planting and seeding for the spring and summer is almost done, and now we're starting to see the fruits of our labor. I still have other tasks like weeding, mulching, and putting some stones in, but that's not that interesting. So I thought, since it's really warm here in the suburbs of Chicago, I would do an indoor project and take care of some of my indoor plants that need some pruning and repotting. So let's give some love to our indoor houseplants. Now, I'm not an expert on indoor plants, but I'll do my best to let you know what plant it is and some watering instructions, light requirements, any information that would be pertinent to the plant. When I go to a grocery store or a big box store and I walk by the indoor plants, I usually try to pick up one or two and try to get a new variety. And sometimes they don't make it, sometimes they do die on me, but I'm experimenting and learning. After all, when you can't get outside in your gardens, it's nice to bring a little bit of beauty inside. Scientific studies show that growing indoor plants can boost your mood, is relaxing and calm, and can bring nature indoors. It also boosts your confidence. And like I said, I've had many fails and some successes, either by underwatering, overwatering, maybe not enough light, too much light, or over-fertilizing. But that doesn't stop me from trying. On a more serious note, I did want to say that a lot of these plants are dangerous to animals and humans if ingested. I'll also let you know which plants are safe for pets and humans. So make sure you keep that in mind when you do bring in these indoor plants. There are many different types of indoor plants. There are common houseplants, foliage houseplants, succulents, many. And I will in the future go over each of those categories and some houseplants in each of those categories. Today I'm just going to be repotting and cleaning up some of them. Now let's get started repotting and cleaning up my houseplants. So let's get started on repotting some of my plants. First, I will start with a safe indoor plant. It's the money tree. This one is safe for pets and humans. The money tree is supposed to be a symbol of luck and prosperity. And this plant likes bright, medium, at least 6 hours of sunlight, and you can water weekly or as needed. A lot of these came from my grocery store, and this one I bought there. It's an air purifier. And a lot of these plants are. It's called Scantia Nanook, and I just liked it for the foliage. And this thing is going crazy. This definitely needs to get out of this pot. And I need to prune some of these leaves on it. And this one is called either the Fantasy Venice or the Spider Roof. And it was developed in the Netherlands, and it likes bright, indirect, or full sun, and it likes to be watered once a week as needed, and fertilized once or twice a month. So I'm going to replant pot this one. They say that to check to see if you need to water, you should put your finger in about to your knuckle, and if it's dry, then you should water. And if you have a large pot, you could take a stick and put it in sort of like you do for a cake. Put it in, and if it comes out clean, then it needs to be watered, and if there's still dirt on it, you can go a few more days. So we will start with the Christmas, the Thanksgiving and Easter cactus. So in order to tell the difference, they say the Christmas cactus is a long-lived plant that grandmothers grew. They have flat stem segments with small scalloped edges. And you can see, especially this one, you can see the scalloped edges. So I'm going to say this one is a Christmas cactus. Thanksgiving is a very toothy stem with 2 to 4 pointed teeth. So I'm not sure. This could be a Thanksgiving one. It definitely needs to be repotted. It doesn't like its home right now. It needs new soil. So if anybody knows for sure what this one is, leave it in the comments below. But they're saying Easter ones, Easter cactuses bloom late winter, early spring, March to May, and Thanksgiving bloom mid-November, late December, as well as Christmas would obviously bloom around Christmas. So, excuse the air conditioning, it's very hot here in the suburbs of Chicago, so I'm going to keep the air conditioning on, so it will be going on and off. So we're going to repot these because, as you can see, they are definitely needing a new home. So, and the tag just says, well, this one says spring cactus. So this could be, if it's a spring cactus, it would be an Easter by the looks of these blooms. So we will see. Okay, the next one we're going to do is the false shamrock, and I have a red and a green one. I may try to put both green ones in one pot if they'll fit. It shows that it likes sun. They are called oxalis is their botanical name. They like direct sun, and they open during the day and they close at night. This is also a toxic plant, so keep it away from your pets and humans. Violets. These are some, I'm going to prune this one, but this is exactly what you don't want to do, is make sure the water doesn't touch the leaves. So I will prune all those because they're brown and crispy, but it did bloom and it's healthy, so all I'm going to do is repot it and prune it up a little bit. And this is like a dark purple African violet. This one is doing well. It has a couple of dead leaves that I will take care of, and I'll repot it in some new soil. And this one is a pink one, and this one is like a lighter purple, and it just came in the plastic pot. So what I'm going to do is put it in this pot, and it's again ceramic, so it absorbs, the water goes through. What I'll do is I'll water it good, and then if there's any water in the bottom, I will dump it out. So what you need is African violet soil, and I just have Miracle-Gro again. So we'll take it out of its pot, and it just says, oh, the color is violet, and that is what color it is. It's like a lighter purple. So I will keep that tag so I know what color it is. And what you should do is water underneath, so you should put water in the bottom, let it soak up through the ceramic, and then empty out after a period of time. So that's what I will do. Put some water in the bottom of that. Let that soak up, and that's done. We have a couple of pathos. Again, these are toxic to your animals and humans. And this is a golden pathos. And I also have a variegated. This one needs to come out of its pot. It's been in here a long time. And it has one of these little core sticks that it likes to go up. I'm going to do my variegated one. I'm going to let it drape over and grow that way. And this one I'm going to let grow up. Okay, day 3. I bought more soil and of course more plants. So I bought a rubber tree and then a couple other ones that I don't have the name for yet, but I'll be talking about those in future indoor plant videos. But we are going to repot the rubber tree. I have 2 peperonia. And this one looks like it's a pure green, and this one is a little variegated, so I'm going to transplant those. And when I look at the store, there is a lot of different types. So right now I'm starting with 2. These are also safe for pets. Next easy plant is the ZZ plant. This is definitely growing out of its pot. The roots are coming through the bottom. Oh yeah. Look at all those roots. You're free. Rubber plants, it looks like they thrive in bright indirect light. Ideally, they should receive morning light from the east facing window. Place near a window where a sheer drape or curtain filters the light. Avoid putting the rubber plant in a spot that receives direct sunlight because the leaves could burn. Watering, it says that you should water between 5 and 7 days, keeping the potting soil consistently moist but never soggy. So I guess my weekly regimen should be good for the rubber plant. see this here. I have a peace lily. So this one definitely needs to be groomed. I'm just going to show you this right now. I'm going to repot it after we're all done. And I have not had any flowers yet. And the problem is I might be giving it too much sun. I think I scorched the leaves. So I'm going to move it to a different location and see how it does. This is the botanical name. And it says it needs medium light, allow soil to dry between waterings, average room temperature, and fertilize spring and summer. So I will be planting that after we're all done with these last two. Last two I have are going to be a Dieffenbachia right here and a prayer plant. So I'm going to transplant both these, repot these, and that will be it for today. I have a few more African violets. I have a couple of orchids that I want to repot, but I will go over those in more detail in another video. So let's do these two and finish up for today. The last one I'm going to be doing today is the prayer plant. This is the botanical name, prayer plant. Common name. That's it for today. This was the prayer plant. I have a couple more plants to finish up. I'll do some watering, cleaning the leaves, and that is it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, happy gardening. I hope you enjoyed and found value in this video and found that the information was helpful in growing houseplants. So don't forget to smash that like button, as my brother says, and comment below your favorite houseplants or any tips that you have for growing indoor houseplants. I will go more in depth in the fall and winter months of your indoor plants, and I'm going to be trying to get a new variety in each of the categories so I can show you those. And in my next video, I will be continuing the series, Attracting and Raising Monarchs, Part 2, the egg and the caterpillar. Last week I finally saw a female monarch flitting through my garden, and she did lay at least 10 eggs that I have found so far. 3 have hatched, and I will be showing you in the next video the progression from egg to caterpillar. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell for that video. Now I'd like to share a poem about indoor plants. Thanks for watching and happy gardening. Bye-bye.